Hey now everyone, Matt Haywood here from the Star Wars Time Show, and it's time of the week to break down all the Easter eggs and Star Wars franchise references in the latest episode of Star Wars Resistance, which was titled The Doza Dilemma. So this is S1E14. It was a pretty good episode. We'll get to the recap and review later, but for now, let's go ahead and take a look at this episode's Easter eggs and Star Wars franchise references, of which there were 5 of them. Unlike last week, this episode actually had some pretty spot-on Easter eggs and Star Wars franchise references. With the first one coming early on, we're at Aunt Z's bar. The young ones are having fun, and Tora invites them all up to the tower, and she's talking about this game, which is going to be another Easter egg coming up. But as she's talking about, she says to Tam and Kaz and the gang, "Hey, it's so wizard," which, if your ears were open, you might remember that was said by Kitster in The Phantom Menace as he's talking to Annie. "That's so wizard, Annie." So yeah, that was the first Easter egg in the Doza Dilemma, and a good one at that. Alright, up next we have another direct Easter egg from an old Star Wars movie, A New Hope that is. So again, the whole reason Tora said something was wizard is because she wanted to show her friends this new drone game she got, and if you look closely, those are the same style drones training remotes that Obi-Wan used with Luke on board the Millennium Falcon and A New Hope. So this was a direct Easter egg to A New Hope. This is a game. Tora is the gamer on the tower. So another fantastic direct Easter egg in this episode of Star Wars Resistance. And the blatant Easter egg train keeps it rolling. So as you can see here, Kaz and Nika are working on a speeder bike, and that speeder bike looks very similar, at least in the front, to the speeder bikes used in Return of the Jedi. This may be a double secret Easter egg, an Easter egg for the show itself, because I believe this could be the salvaged speeder bike that we saw a few episodes back that Sonara was hauling out of the ocean. So who knows? Is it a double secret Easter egg or just a single Easter egg? Either way, it's Eastery. And the next Easter egg comes in the form of some repurposed original trilogy era vehicles, and we know the pirates are good at doing this. I mean, they do it for their armor, and now they're doing it for their skiffs. As you can see, this skiff has more than a few parts from a TIE fighter. On its turret there, you can see that it has a TIE fighter cockpit window, and then its actual skiffs, if you saw in the other shot, are repurposed TIE fighter wings. So the pirates, as we've talked about before in these Easter egg and Star Wars franchise reference breakdowns, definitely excel at scavenging old original trilogy era War Machine stuff and repurposing them. So another good one here, the pirate skiff loaded in TIE fighter parts. And the final Easter egg, yeah, people, we pretty much went 5 for 5 on Easter eggs. One might have been an auditory Easter egg, but they were definitely Easter eggs more than just references. But as the episode ends, we get to check in on Sonara again in her shop, and as you can see, she has these suction cup things to pull stuff up, and they looked very similar to the suction cups used to pull R2 out of the damaged X-Wing in A New Hope, as well as to pick up the droids after the Battle of Jabba, if you will, in Return of the Jedi. So there we go. Like I said, pretty good episode. Lots of good Easter eggs, direct ones, not like last week where I had to pull them out my wazoo. So big fan of the Doza Dilemma, which was S1E14. Make sure to stay tuned for my recap and review of the episode, which we will surely upload to the Star Wars Time Show YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you, always.